Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Some Building Big with Jerm. How's everybody doing today? Last episode, we worked out the inside of the castle over there and worked out some lore, some of the names for the gods. And I don't think we're gonna keep those names. I think we're just gonna stay with what we originally said, like the king, the queen, Mason, the warrior, and the forgotten. I think we're just gonna stick with that for the names. We may keep the name of the religion, the Vikiar. Wait. Hang on. I gotta check the book. I already forgot what it was called. The Vikiar, the Faith of the Vikiar. We may keep that name, but for the rest of it, we are just going to... Wait. That's not right. That's not what the names were. Forgotten. Not that. Warrior is right, I think. Mason is right. And then mother is queen. And father is king. There we go. Let's make a little space there. The Faith of the Vikiara. Actually, let's copy that. It's so nice that you could do this now. Get rid of that. Delete. Enter, enter. There we go. Okay, done. So, yeah, I think we're gonna keep the name of the Faith of the Vikiara. I think we're gonna keep that name, but for the rest of it, we're just gonna call them King, Queen, Mason, Warrior, Forgotten. And I actually think this is supposed to be in that order. Let's go check the the pent. I think is what we called it, the pent. But well, this isn't in any order. What was it? I don't know why I thought that was gonna make me remember. But today I want to talk about the lore a little bit more. I got a huge comment on the last episode. It was super long and it was super helpful. It gave me a lot of ideas for different things that we'll need in this area and stuff like that. So let me actually pull that up really quick. Okay, I got the comment up, and it's super long, like I said, so I'm just going to have to skim over it to try to remember a few things. But a few things that this person mentioned. And, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Satine? Satine, I'm just going to go with Satine. But, let's see. So, a few things, just the things that I remember, like... the different gods we have, a few of them, if this religion is originated in this area, which it might not be now that I'm thinking about it, then these names should have something to do with like a big part of the city, like so like their export or something like that. And what I was saying with like, yeah, it may not be originated from this city. I think we're gonna have we have a desert off that way, and I'm wanting to do a desert city at some point in the future. So I think we're gonna do the Faith of the Vikiara. I think we're gonna have it originated from that desert city. And then they said something like maybe the Forgotten is what this area originally, the god that this area originally worshipped. And then this area was taken over by a different place, and they brought their religion with them. And so the Forgotten, the other kingdom, they brought their religion here, and the Forgotten was absorbed into their religion as a sign of good faith, they said. And I really, really like that idea. I think that's super cool. So we're going to have, I don't know if we're going to have any more pens out here in the city. I think we're going to have a big church that worships the Forgotten. And we're going to make it out of nether brick, since the color for the Forgotten is black on the glass texture that we made. You can see it right there in the middle. So we're going to have a big church, a big nether brick church. And I'm going to change the nether brick texture, I think, to be more like just regular brick instead of the nether brick texture. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do there. Let me read over it real quick. Oh yeah, the name they suggested the name of this town be called Vikrin. So Vic is from Vikiara, obviously, and then Rin means land of. I think, yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, so Rin means land of, or Stan also means place of. So Vikstan. No, I don't like Vikstan. So Vikrin, I like that name for this area. What else? There's a few other things I feel like I wanted to mention. Well, they talked about a lot of different things. I recommend going and reading over that comment. There's just so much. I can't talk about it all right now. That would take probably this entire episode. But yeah, so that's a few of my ideas. I want to have a church dedicated just to the Forgotten. And then, crap, did I mention another thing? I think I did, but I forgot it already. I'll have to rewatch the clip. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and yeah, a lot of people mentioned the names for these gods. They they were pretty much, I just assumed they were pulled out of like a generator. So yeah, that's another main reason we're not going to keep that. But yeah, so what I want to do now, what I want to do today, I want to start planning out the city a little bit. We've gotten quite a bit of work done inside the castle here, and we do have quite a bit of work to do still. Like half of the castle is unfinished. But I feel like we're at a good point. I feel like we're at a good point where we can move on to the outside. Mainly so I can change things up a little bit. This is going to be a lot of the same thing, probably. Just building up a few more buildings, and then we do have the Lord's Manor we have to build. And I think it's going to go over here, which is a little inconvenient because it's all the way across from the throne room. So maybe I'll try to implement it here somewhere. But, well, let's see. Let's see how much space we have here. Oh god, there's so many mobs. Let me sleep real quick. Alright, let's hop up here and take a look at this area, see how much room we have. It doesn't need to be, like, extremely huge because the city isn't very huge. But it needs to be a decent size. And I don't know if this space is big enough. Maybe it is. Maybe if we take this building and combine it into this building, that may work. That may work. But then this was going to be a dining hall, so we're going to have to move that. We could transform this building here into a dining hall, or that one right there. Or we could try to fit a dining hall in here. This is going to be a very small space to put a dining hall, though. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I think I like this idea of changing this into the manor, though. Making this a manor. We'll have to get rid of that staircase and do something different there, but that's okay. And then we can still do my idea for the little gazebo garden area down here. And then probably all throughout here. Yeah, I like this idea. Okay. So this is where we're going to do the Lord's Manor. Although, that is right at the gate. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think. Is it a good idea to have the Lord's Manor all the way across the castle? Or should I do it here? Let me know. A is over there on the other side of the castle. B is right here. Maybe I'll do a poll. I probably won't. I'll probably forget. But if I remember, check up in the top right. There should be a poll, if I remember. Who knows? But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do some more digging and flattening of the area where the city's going to be. And I will be back with you all in just a little bit. Alright, we're back, and I've been doing a little bit of work around here. Did I see another one? I thought I saw another hitbox here. Guess not. But I will destroy that one. I've been doing some work, clearing this area out, and I made a little town center area. And we got the circle here because I think I'm going to try to do like a mural type thing, kind of like how they have in King's Landing in Game of Thrones. They have like a mural thing in the middle. Let's turn that way down. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for that spot right there. I think it would be pretty cool. And it's the very center of town. So we'll probably have like some market stuff around it, some bigger buildings surrounding it on all sides, and probably the church will probably sit on this circle. And I'm kind of feeling, after I get this all cleared out, I'm really feeling like this is a really small city. I know compared to what I usually do, it's huge. And I had a lot of people even telling me like, no, don't do anything this big. You're going to get burnt out. But the problem usually with what I do is I don't plan. I don't plan at all, really. I get like some basic ideas, and then I'll, as I build, I usually change them up quite a bit. And, whoops, almost fell through there. And yeah, this time I'm definitely not doing that. I planned out the wall. We're not going any further past this wall unless there's like a building that's just like a little too close, and we'll jut out the wall just a little bit. I mean, that's the biggest change I'm gonna make to the wall. And then possibly move the wall on that side just to line up with that building a little bit. But other than that, we're not moving. We're not moving this wall. But like I was saying, it almost feels too small, but I don't want to change it. I don't want to change it. I don't want to have to go through, tear this all down, and then try to figure out another line. Also, I feel like we need to tear that mountain down. That mountain is kind of in the way. I thought it would be cool to have like the farms extend out this way, and then there'd be a hill here, but I hate it. I hate this look. I wonder how big that one is, because we may tear that one down too. But I want this area to be all filled with fields all the way until the next city. I know I'm really rambling a lot. I'm sorry. I'm not really getting any points across. But okay, so I want the buildings in this city to be fairly large. And I'm thinking, if we put a church, let's say we put the church here, I would guess it would probably go back to about that chicken, maybe a little bit closer. And then that would be the size of the church. So something like this size from above. And then, I mean, on the other side, we have room for like one, maybe two more buildings. And then that's it. So these streets are not going to feel very like populated. And I don't think I want the wall to be visible, so we're going to have buildings in front of that. So I don't know. I'm struggling with that a little bit, but like I said, I don't want to move the wall. I don't want to make it any bigger because, I mean, that's just going to be a lot of work. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have a lot of thinking to do here. So let's hop down. Let's hop down here and sleep real quick. By the way, you probably already noticed, I started using a crossbow again because I got quick charge on it, and it's helping a lot. Also, I don't know why I'm spawning outside here every time. It's getting a little annoying. Yeah, I got quick charge on it, and it's much better. The damage is still pretty bad, which kind of sucks. I wish there was like, I wish you could put power on it or something like that. Can you? I don't think you can put power on it, right? I don't think so, but I don't know. It kind of sucks. Let's compare it. Let's compare the two. So we'll shoot that. That takes a little bit charge back. Okay, it's definitely faster than the bow. Yeah. There we go, rambling again. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But okay, so let's try to figure out. I think I want roads splitting off in each like cardinal direction. So I think that's north. Yeah, north, south, east, west. That area, that over there is going to be the entrance to the city. Now that I'm thinking we're going to have farms. Well, not now that I'm thinking. Since we're going to have farms all throughout here, I'm kind of thinking I want a gate right here too. I think that would probably be a good idea to have that here. Yeah, we should probably do that. We'll probably have a gate here too then. Let's tear this down real quick. Oh, by the way, pre-release 2 for 1.14.1 came out today, and the performance is so much better. It's so nice. But yeah, so let's kind of get a line here. Come back to the center. And kill you. And kill you. What is going on? What? You're dead. So we're going to go out like this. Straight out. Pretty much a straight line. As straight as it could be. Just all the way out to the gate here. And we'll build a gatehouse out here, of course. Then we'll just come out like this. Just to kind of get an idea of how it's going to go. And then, like I said, once this is torn down, we'll have it filled with fields of wheat. And we'll probably have some, like, lower class buildings out here. Some very small, like, farmhouse type buildings. So that'll be out there. Fix that. So yeah, that's that. This is probably the only, or one of the only roads that aren't going off in the cardinal direction. And you know what? Maybe we don't do a road going straight north here. Because that's a little bit predictable here. We got a road going that way, a road going that way. So we could have roads branching off at an angle from those. Ooh. That could be pretty difficult to pull off. I don't do many angled buildings. But there was... Oh, you know what? There was like a... this is too close. Well, maybe it's not. There was a picture posted on the Minecraft subreddit recently as like a guide to do angled buildings, and we could definitely use that here. Something like that could be pretty cool. Have a bunch of angled buildings this way, angled going that way, and then we have a few normal at the front here. Yeah, I like this. I like this idea. Although, if it's the center of town, we probably aren't going to have many houses. And, like, this idea would only work if we have a bunch of small houses, I feel like. So, maybe we don't do that so close to the road here. Maybe let's plan out a little house. And let's just use this since I have it. Just as a different block. So, let's say... What do we want this to be? Let's say this is like a market type area. And we may change this in the future, but just to get the idea. Well, why am I doing this? Just to get the idea. So we'll come out like this. And I think we'll have a big open area here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Yeah, that's good. Then we have it come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe we have a real wall right there. And we'll make that 5 like this. Like that? Yes. Okay. And then in here, there'll be a wall coming in through here. And there'll be like an overhang right here, obviously. Like that. And then right here, we can do an angled house. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Maybe, hang on. Let's think about this. The road is probably going to be fairly wide, so maybe like... Do I have gravel on me? No. It'll probably be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a good width. I think that's a good width. And then we'll have the building right here. We got to think about doorways. So I think we need a center. Maybe we don't. Let's not do a center. 1, 2, 3. We can always change this building, add a block in a certain direction, so let's not worry too much about that. This wall is going to go back like this. A certain amount of blocks. This over here is a little difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, boom. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was going to go a lot further than that. Yeah, so that's good. And this is just going to be a little jut out. Probably like an office or something like that. That is a problem. We can do this, though. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way across like this. Boom. Okay, good. That is the layout for this building. And maybe we'll have one more jut out at the back here. Or maybe like... Maybe we'll have another entrance back here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much is that in the middle? 6. That is fine with me. Yeah, I like that. I think that's gonna be good. Do we do? We can decide once we're detailing later. Yeah, yeah, I like that. And then for this building, we'll go boom, boom. Is that too wide? No, that's good. 1, 2, 3. And of course, that runs into that building there. So, how do we pull this off? How do we do this? You know what? Let me go get some more materials, some different colored blocks, so we can plan out some different buildings. All right, here we go. Let's hop over here, and we're gonna replace all this with, let's just do stone here. Stone, boom, boom. Okay, there we go. And, you know what? We might be able to get away with doing something like this here. Yeah. That, I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. Then we'll come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want it to line up with that, so we'll go like that. And do we do another angle here? Let's think about this. I'm trying to picture what this building would look like. I imagine like this would be the side of the building, so the roof would be sloping down like this, like to the road. So how would this look on this side? What if we do... Let's do a tower here. That could be interesting. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It's a very small interior, but let's jut it out 1. Let's bring it out 1 block. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I keep counting. I can count in my head. Let's go like this here. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. So like that. And then this will go up, of course. So yeah, a tower there that's taller than the roof, obviously. And then maybe it gets pretty big in the back here. So what if we do... Let's come off the side here like this. 2, 3, 4. That. 1, 2, 3. Just trying to think how I want this to terminate into this building. Maybe we... Okay. So this would come across to here, right? Yes. And then that would start right there, I think. I think that's how that would work. Right here. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. How many does this go out? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's weird. Because I think I wanted to... no. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just go the easy way for this. Like this. This. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to be the best. Honestly. Then we'll have like a little entranceway right here-ish. We may adjust that, obviously, but yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good shape. Let's leave that there so we know it's like an entrance to the place. But that took a little bit. That took a little while. Longer than I expected, just for these few buildings. But that's good. Wow, that building looks tiny from here, but it's going to be big. It's going to look big. Yeah, I like this. Let's hop back down. Let's finish this real quick. Let's fill this wall in like this. Just so we know to put a wall here. And then this is going to be a difficult side. We'll probably have some bigger buildings here. We'll build out the terrain just a little bit. But I do want it to have like a retaining wall look here. So we'll have a bigger building right here. I don't want to do that yet until I get the terrain figured out on this side. But we could do, let's sleep real quick. All right, so we can start planning out this back building, kind of, or this back side on the opposite side of this road here. We'll bring this road a little bit further away from these buildings here, just so there's a little more space here. Put that there, and then it'll curve. It'll curve around to here. That good? We can bring it in a little bit, like that, but that's not a huge deal. I can get all this small stuff sorted out later on. But let's start out down here, I guess. And this one will definitely be an angled building. So let's go right here. We'll go 1, 2. Maybe one closer. No, actually we'll do it right here. So 2 up there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Maybe a window here, maybe. Like that. And then I'm thinking I want this to be like a workshop type place. Or somebody's working out of their home. Like in the back or something. So we'll bring this across like this. Yeah, like this. And then right here we'll have a little overhang. So we'll go there. There. And here. Boom, boom. Nope. Like that. Yeah. Okay. And this is going to be another really big house, actually. Maybe we'll only go like that big. And we may not even go that big. How about like that? No, we'll go we'll go this big. And then let's cut all this off. And again, with all these hills and stuff, it's really hard to figure this out exactly how I want it, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Let's bring this across a little bit. And then this is going to be a corner. And it'll come across how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it'll come out at another angle exactly like that side right here. I think that'll be best for this building. That's symmetrical on both sides. Okay, so right here will come out just a little bit further in this building. And I think we'll do a different angle this time. And actually, I already screwed up. So, oh, you know what? That's going to be really difficult. If we do this wall at this angle and then this wall at another angle, that's going to be pretty complicated. Also, that building is really far away from the road. But that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. This one will come out to a normal point, probably. So like that. Yeah. And we will just do a, what is this, 45 degree angle here. We may get into different angles, like down some different random streets, but for the main roads, I think we're just going to do these angles mostly. Then like this. And we'll go to there. And this one is probably just going to be, just going to be a fairly normal house. It'll probably have an alleyway in the back, and we could do some interesting stuff back there, but for here, this is good enough. And I think that's our line right there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So yeah, you kind of get the idea of what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to do some of this stuff off camera real quick. Let's go ahead and stick this here. Come across like this, just so we have that alleyway planned. And I'm going to have to tear this down and build up the terrain here and whatnot, but you get the idea. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more of this planning stuff off camera. Probably get in a big section of stuff through here. And yeah, I'll come back and I'll show you what I've got in just a minute. All right, we're back, and I've been doing quite a bit of planning here, as you can see. I've added in a few more layouts for a few more houses. And we're going to go over there and we're going to do a few more on camera together to end off the episode. But I just wanted to come up here, up top here, and show you what it looks like from here. We'll get a view from up on top of the scaffolding in a bit. But yeah, that is that. So let's head on over here and let's see what we need to do. So what was I doing when I stopped? Well, I want to move this house for sure. So let's get rid of this. And I do think, well, I've done I've done a ton of angled buildings here, like hardly any like normal straight buildings, and I was kind of thinking maybe that was a mistake, having too many angled buildings, or yeah, angled buildings. But when you think about it, when you think about like walking down a road that goes at a different angle than other roads, so like in a city today, there's a lot of just grid. So it's like this, like this, like this. Like when you think about New York City, there's not a whole lot of angles, except for like, I mean, Times Square is obviously a more popular one. But I mean, there's not on Times Square, or I mean, again, any angled road. They don't have like straight buildings, if you know what I mean. So like there's not gonna be a building like on a road that's angled like this. You're not gonna see a building coming out like this. That would be weird for the most part. I mean, there's probably a few that are gonna be like that, but it'll probably be something more like this. I thought I had, yeah, something like this. So there's this angled building here. It's angled here, but it's flat on this side. So, I mean, it's fairly realistic, I feel like. I wouldn't want a road going through here and it's just like house like this, house like this, house like this, like throughout the entire road. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think this is good. I think this is fine. Yeah, like on West Craft, they are great. They're great builders, and they're really good at making big, huge cities, but they don't do a lot of angled buildings. At least from what I can remember from last time I explored like West Craft, or King's Landing. They do a lot of stuff like this along their angled roads, which is fine. It feels good there. It feels good on their server. But that's just not what I want here. I feel like it would look a little strange here. But I mean, I may be completely wrong. Maybe they are angled, but I really don't think they are. But I want to hop down under here real quick, because you can hear already. I should have grabbed more arrows. That's okay. We need to light this place up because they fixed a bug that was in the game that made mobs like not really spawn very often at all. And yeah, that causes a lot more mobs in this area. Like I walked through the city up there at night earlier today, and it was like there were mobs everywhere. So that's a little sad. Kind of wish that bug wouldn't have gotten fixed, but I get for like mob farms and stuff it needed to be fixed. But let's light this up. Right there, so spiders don't spawn, and I think that's good. But okay, let's hop up, yeah. Right there. Good. So let's go. We want this to be a very like thin alleyway kind of feel. So we're gonna go like this. Oops, not that. That. That's a long building. Let's go like right there maybe. Whoops. One less. Let's go there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this is good. So I've been thinking about, as I've been working on this, I've been thinking about the name a little bit more. That'll be good enough. I've been thinking about the name of the city a little bit more. And I don't know, I don't think I want to do, what was the name? Vikrin? I don't think I want to do Vikrin for the name of this city. I do want to use the name. But like I said earlier, we're going to have, I mean, that name is based on the name of the religion. The religion is the faith of the Vikiara, or the faith of Vikiara. So I think, and that religion we decided earlier was going to be imported from a different place. So I think Vikrin is going to be the city that religion came from. So it'll be off in that desert area. And then this will be a different name, the city, because this was already established before that religion came here. Probably, I would imagine it would have been a lot less established than it is today. But yeah, so that's that. Kind of forgot where I was going with that, but yeah, so this is going to be a different name for the city. That area over there is going to be called Vikrin. Okay? Okay. I may forget that, so if I forget it in the future, remind me. But okay, so let's see. Let's try to get one more house in here before we have to sleep. Let's go. What angle do we want to do this at? We could just do a straight. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do a straight building. You get out of here, man. Okay, so the road comes down this way, down this alleyway here. And this is going to be a difficult spot for us with this hill here. I may just tear it back, bring it back all the way to be behind this wall, if that makes sense. But then the road's going to come this way. This may be a little bit of a wider road, not so much of an alley feel. I kind of feel like maybe we do the apothecary back here. That could be cool. Yeah, let's make this, okay. Let's make this spot the apothecary. I like that idea, because I want this to be a more straight and bigger building than most of them are. Man, I really cannot talk. I'm trying to talk way too fast. That's 7, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that would put that wall there. Let me bring this out. And we'll bring this all the way across here. That's one big rectangle. I don't like that. Bring this out here. Like that maybe? Maybe one more. It's a little difficult to do it since this floor here only goes to here. But yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be a good feel. And I kind of think I want to start sloping the road up a little bit too. Maybe we just put a little hump here. So it goes up a little bit, then back down. So it's below the wall. But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick. I'm going to try to fill in this land here just a little bit more, and maybe I'll put 1 or 2 more buildings in here, and then we'll end off the episode. All right, we're back, and this is what we got done today. This is what we got done. Some of those lines look a little bit weird because they're going downhill, but I think we made some decent progress. I mean, we didn't do any building really. I did a lot of off-camera stuff. I did a lot of off-camera stuff, and I did a lot of talking about like the lore and stuff like that. But we did good. We did some good stuff today. So this is a very good step in the right direction. That building needs to change. I don't like the shape of that. But the rest, they are looking good. I need to fill this area all in with this, and that'll probably get done off camera. I'm going to plan out the church right about here, I think. It's either going to be right there or right there. I haven't decided quite yet. But yeah, so I like this. I like what we've done today. I do think I should have a tower, a big tower somewhere on this side, maybe like right here. I think just to add a little height variation would be nice. But yeah, I'm very happy with what we got done today. I do need to connect that wall there. I think maybe, yeah, I do. I need to connect that. We're going to put like a little, not a moat, but like a pit. I don't know what you would call it. Maybe it would be called a moat, but it's not filled with water. But we're going to put something like that right there. We're going to fill this wall in all the way to there. That spot's going to be the forest over there. I talked about that last episode. And then, yeah, just got to fill in the rest of this area with these buildings. And terraform a little bit more. There's a little bit more terraforming that needs done. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Let me know what you think of everything we talked about today, everything we did today. And yeah, I will see you all in the next episode. Oh, and if you have any ideas for better ways I could tear down this mountain, faster ways I could tear down the mountain, let me know. Because the beacon is just not doing it. It's just not doing it for me. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.